Well, it's true. Stories are all the rage right now, and I've been getting a ton of messages from people saying, Tanya, when the heck are you going to do a training on how to use stories to grow my business? Specifically, I'm talking about Instagram stories or Facebook stories. People are wondering like, oh my God, do I have to share my life? Oh my God, I don't even have that exciting of a life to share. And what the heck do I post if I want to sell my products or services through like a 15-second Instagram story clip? These are the types of questions that I am getting asked. So in this episode, we're going to be talking about all things stories and how to use them for your business, what to post, how to do it, and I have some really cool examples that I want to share with you. It's all coming up. Welcome to episode 184. My name is Tanya Aliza, and I help entrepreneurs and network marketers create success fast while most importantly designing a lifestyle that you love. So if you're new here, consider subscribing because I put out a brand new training episode and free resource for you and your business each and every week. And make sure to check out the show notes because I also include a lot of extra bonuses and goodies that I don't talk about specifically in the episode, but will still go with the episode. And these are resources and juicy pieces of goodness that will also help you crush it in your business. So make sure not to forget to check the show notes. So here's how I like to view stories, okay? Stories are a great way for you to build a strong relationship with your potential customers or current customers and grow that bond even deeper. You see, just think about the reason why people tune in to reality TV shows and why reality TV shows are some of the most popular programs on TV these days. People are curious. They like to see inside other people's lives. They like an escape from their own lives. So I view stories as a great way to build that know, like, and trust factor with your potential customers and with your current customers to grow that bond stronger so that people feel more comfortable doing business with you. So that's how I view stories. I don't view stories necessarily as the promotion space. I view stories as the relationship building space. However, if you do the relationship building properly in these platforms, then you can really, when you do the often promotion, you can really hit a home run with these promotions. So I recommend doing at least 3 story posts a day. Yes, 3. So maybe one in the morning, one in the afternoon, one in the evening. Now, of course, there's people out there that do a lot more than 3 a day. But if you're looking for a minimum, it has to be 3 a day. Now, you might be sitting there wondering, well, Tanya, I do not have an exciting life. Who the heck is going to tune in? I wouldn't even tune in to my own life or my story. Well, my answer to you is go and find a way to get the excitement tuned up in your life, right? Go to the park, go to the beach, go have a picnic, have a great dinner. Show people the insider look of you building your business, small wins, you hustling it up, you spending time with your family. Start thinking about how to add funny excitement bits to your stories. Now, a little pro tip, go and follow some of the people that you admire most on social media. It might be myself, it might be others, whatever. Go and subscribe to their Insta stories. Go and subscribe to their Facebook stories and get ideas from what it is that they're posting. You guys, I'll tell you this, my life, most days, not all that exciting. Okay, at least I don't think it is, unless I go on vacation or I'm traveling for work or whatever. I have a pretty simple life and I like it that way. However, I can find 3 things that are funny or make 3 funnies in my day to post on my story that can help me build a better bond and a stronger bond with my audience. So I know you can do this. So you might be wondering, well, Tanya, if I'm just posting entertainment and funnies and, inside a reality TV show look into my life, how do I make sales? And you're right, you need to make sales. I mean, my motto is ain't nobody work for free, right? So you gotta make some sales, I get it. So every other day, what you wanna do is find a creative way to insert some sort of promotion in a non-promotional way. Stories are not a platform to be salesy. It's a platform to share your experiences, your life, what it is you do, what it is that you're into, and make recommendations and suggestions and say, hey, you should try this. It's awesome. Here's it. Like very nonchalant, non-promotional. Now, I know you might be sitting there wondering, well, Tanya, how do you make that happen? So I thought as we were putting together this week's resource for you, you know, each week if you tune in, we've got a powerful resource that you can get for free from us. I thought this week, since we're talking all about stories, instead of me hypothetically coming up with examples, I thought I would put together a collection of some of my favorite story examples that help with promotion. And I put together 10 examples for you that I think will help you. And there are 10 examples from various types of businesses. So it really doesn't matter what type of business you're in. You'll find an example in this list of 10 that you can relate and use, but you can also get some really good other ideas as well. So if you'd like to see these 10 examples and actually see them in action in the field on a story, then you can pick up a resource that we put together, a swipe file of 10 examples I think are good promotional story examples that you can use and model in your business. You can go over to TanyaAliza.com/184 and go and grab the 10 examples of stories that'll help you with leads and sales. So that will take you to my blog post, and there's a big yellow button on the blog post right underneath this video that you can click and request access to that resource for free. If you're watching this video on my YouTube or my Facebook, we'll leave a link above or below this video in the description box, and you can click over to the blog and get that. It will be very powerful for you, and we had a lot of fun putting these together, so I think you'll really like the resource that goes with this episode this week. So one example that you'll see in there is if you take some sort of supplements, let's say you're promoting a health and wellness company, or you use your products, right? Hopefully you do use the products that you're selling. So maybe you have a morning routine where you have to take a couple of these products in the morning. You could put on your Insta story you taking the products and explaining the benefits of why you take the product. Now remember, you don't want to be sharing the name of the product or the name of the company. You want people to reach out to you to learn more. And with stories, there's a really cool way to do that by asking questions, doing a poll, you know, hey, would you like some more information? Yes or no. Hey, shoot me your cell phone. I'll text you some more information. People can interact with your stories. It's really, really cool. So I have a product that I take every morning, and it helps me inhibit fat absorption. I know, not that I really need it, but it does help me keep toned, okay? No judgment. And so it's liquid and it's a bottle, and I have to take a tablespoon a day. So in some of my stories from time to time, I'll have a really funny video of me squeezing the bottle on a tablespoon, and I'll be like, and then I'll be taking and I'll be like, I absolutely love my liposuction in a bottle. And whenever I do that post on my story, people are like, what is that? Tell me more. I want liposuction in a bottle. So there's an example, at least one of the examples that you'll see in the example list that we put together for you, the resource that goes with today's episode. And so think about how you take your products and how you can incorporate them into your story, and then how you can share the benefit, and then ask them to reach out if they would like to learn more. And sometimes if you do it right, you don't even have to ask them to reach out to learn more. They'll just automatically do it. So I always like to give my audience entertainment and make them laugh, because the more that you can do that, the more that they're going to build that relationship with you where they feel comfortable enough to buy from you or join your team if you're in network marketing. Now I want to give you a pro tip. Okay. This naturally happens when you're consistent with putting content on social media. You're building your personal brand. All right. Now, when you build your personal brand, it is so funny how everybody wants to be like you. They want to use the products that you use. They want to wear the clothes that you wear. They want to know where you get your earrings or whatever, you know, if you're on story. And I can't even tell you how many times people message me, Tanya, what jeans were you wearing in that video or that picture I saw on Instagram? Or what earrings where did you get your earrings? Or what products do you use for your hair or whatever, right? So when you build a brand, all right, people automatically want to be like you and use the same products like you. So it becomes becomes easier, I should say, to make recommendations and suggestions and have people act on them. And so that is the reason why I teach branding and personal branding and social media, because it can make sales so much easier if you do it right. So I want to leave you with a really cool resource that I have that really has helped thousands of people. We have over 5,000 members inside of this training course called the Ultimate Branding Blueprint. So it's how to build your brand properly online for ultimate leads and sales. So in the show notes for this episode, I'll leave a link so you can check out the Ultimate Branding Blueprint. But just remember, as a pro tip, if you are building your brand, people always want to use what you use, be like you. And if you're incorporating that into your stories and showing people the products that you use, the benefits that you get from them over time, people will take your recommendations and suggestions very seriously because you built a reputable brand online through social media. And don't forget, we put together a very powerful free resource for you, my 10 examples of stories to help you promote your products in a very non-promotional but very strategic way. If you'd like those 10 examples, head over to the blog over at TanyaAliza.com/184. We'll leave a link for you in the description box of where you're watching this video, and you can go over and get free access to these 10 examples, get some ideas, and immediately start doing stories, or at least start doing stories properly so that you can make money with what it is that you're doing in your business. Question of the week: are you using stories to help grow your business? I want to know about it. Say yes or say no, not yet, and tell me that you're going to be starting in the comment section below. Join the conversation. So, did you get some value out of today's episode? I truly hope you did. We put a lot of work into this one for you. If you did find value and you know anybody else that could find this information useful, smash the share button. Share this episode with your team or your people. I will be most grateful that you did. If you liked it, give it a thumbs up. Make sure to share it. And I will see you on the next episode of Tanya Aliza TV.